Hey guys, Dave Johnson with City Motors here. Here we have our 2013 Yamaha VStar. If you're not familiar with the VStar, it's been widely said that the VStar is one motorcycle that everyone should own at least once in their life. This is a 250. It is going to be the perfect beginner bike or the perfect commuter bike. It is very light, easy to handle. It's the V-twin. You have a seat height of 27 inches, which is awesome because it sits just above. I mean, it's super comfortable. Anyone can flat foot this thing. I love the look of the V-twin, how it sits there, and it just sits in there perfect. Looks awesome. It's just a good looking bike. And like I said, it is a great beginner bike, or it is the perfect commuter bike. This thing's going to get over 70 miles to the gallon, almost 80 miles to the gallon. The Yamaha VStar is extraordinarily durable. Just a super bike. It is 5-speed, chain drive. Very awesome. Let's take this thing for a test drive. Okay, on these, of course, they're the good old keys. I love the keys. You just flip that on. We're going to hop on. It says carbureted, so you have a choke here. Hit that. You can see it fires right up. I love the sound of the VStar. Real throaty sound. I absolutely love that. Alright. Now let's take this thing for a ride and see what we think. I love the setting position on this. You're setting straight up. It's very comfortable. Very comfortable bike. Alright, now we got one little run that we do here. A very good open run. Not too many stoplights, but of course we'll hit every one. And if you're from out of the area, you can see that the interstate junction is right here. That is exit 243. If you leave exit 243, you'll take a right, go through this stoplight, and we are directly on the left-hand side. Very easy to find. And there is the interstate junction right there. This little test drive is very good. It gives you some hills, some turns, and then some nice little open road to accelerate, and makes a big circle right back to our dealership. So a little bit about City Motors. We have been in business for almost 25 years. We have no processing fees. We've never charged a processing fee, and we never will. Now, a little about the bike, of course. This thing is going to handle very well, and it holds highway speeds very good. I had this out the other day and had it on interstate, and it was up to 75 miles an hour very comfortably. Our local post office. Now, brakes on this thing, it brakes very good. Of course, you have the front disc and rear drum brakes. Very good acceleration. For a bike this size, this thing actually accelerates very good. Holds its power very well. You're not going to win any races, but that's not why you're buying this bike. Insurance on this thing is very, very affordable. It is a 249cc motorcycle, so the insurance is going to be very good. And it handles the turns really well. See, it's got a good lean there, feels really good. Of course, it's a very good looking bike. I absolutely love the style of the bike. And the blue, of course, it's my favorite color. Looks really good. This thing was garage kept its entire life. It was a climate controlled garage. Yeah, and of course the mileage, it's we may hit 500 miles on this test drive. So it was under 500 miles when we got it. Now we'll do a little acceleration run here. All right, let's go. You can see the little bike pulls pretty strong. I mean, it does. I don't know why you need more than that. I mean, it does. It pulls very good. And again, it is very comfortable. This bike weighs just over 300 pounds, so it's extremely easy to manage. And at just over 300 pounds with that 27-inch seat height, I mean, it gives you very good control and makes you very comfortable on it. Of course, the seat is very soft and comfortable. I actually rode one of these for about, I think the longest I rode one of these was about 2 hours, and I mean, it was not uncomfortable. Again, it is just the absolute perfect little commuter bike. I mean, at 70 plus miles to the gallon, almost 80 miles to the gallon, and I've read some reviews that people were getting actually almost 90 miles per gallon on these things. I mean, in a 2.5 gallon tank, that's a lot of inexpensive running, and you still have the good comfort. And again, if you're looking at this thing for a learner bike, congratulations on getting your license, and congratulations on looking at one of the best bikes you could ever learn on, because this bike is going to allow you to really learn how to ride, go through the gears, get through the turns comfortably. It's light, very easy to manage. Very easy to manage. And at under $4,000 and right at 500 miles, you can ride this thing for 6 months to 2 years, 3 years. It doesn't matter how long. When you go to get rid of this thing and upgrade to a bigger bike, or if you ever do that, you're not going to be in a position where you can't do that, because this thing's always going to be worth a decent amount of money. I mean, you're not paying a lot for it to start with. It's not going to depreciate but so much, especially with 500 miles. I said you can put a lot more miles on it and still get a good amount of money on it on either trade, or if you sell it to your neighbor or put it on Facebook and sell it there, you're still going to get some decent money there. So it's a really good buy because of the fact that you don't have to worry about anything. And durability is absolutely phenomenal on these bikes. I mean, I have seen them advertised with well over 30,000 miles on them, and people are still selling them. I've seen them with more than that, but I've seen them advertised for sale with over 30,000 miles on them. And surprisingly, with over 30,000 miles, they were asking for not much less than these. So here you're getting a 500-mile bike. And at City Motors, unlike a lot of these other dealerships that you see around here, we do not have processing fees. There are no processing fees. If you're coming from out of the area, you don't worry about it, because we're not going to try to blindside you with a bunch of fees that are going to shock you. We don't have fees. No fees at City Motors. And you can call us at 540-433-7335. You can text that number 24/7. I would suggest not waiting long because, like I said, this is a 500-mile bike at less than $4,000. Get it, enjoy it, ride it, put some miles on it, then go ahead and sell it on Facebook. You're going to find out it didn't cost you much money to do that. I mean, it is just a really good value. Everyone at some point should own one of these bikes. Just don't miss this one, because I'm telling you, you will not find one in better condition. It's just not possible to find one in better condition than this one, especially in this price range. So get here soon. I hope to talk to you soon. Thanks for stopping by.